Alright guys, today we got a 2009 Subaru Legacy, and we got this the oil fill neck here, comes with a cap. So they're pretty much almost like common pieces. So this customer had an oil leak for a long time, and every time he went they told him nonsense, oil pan or anything crazy that they could think of. But what I noticed here was once I remove this, you're gonna see the neck itself is broken from down there. Okay, so there's two 10 millimeters, very simple to do, and we're gonna fish them out. We do need to fish them out, meaning we're gonna have to try to figure them out with some type of special tool like a swivel or so. But very simple to get them out. Even if you need to take out the battery, you can take out the battery, but you can probably fish it all out from right here. So we got two 10 millimeters here. This one looks a little different. That one does not have this, so that's fine. So what we're gonna do is start off, we're gonna try to get this harness thing here out of the way. That way we can get to it. So let me get some tools. So what we're gonna do is this 10 millimeter right here, I'm gonna try to get this baby in there. If I get it in there, I might have to remove this plate here, which has two 12s, and this plate should just push to the side a bit. So I'll do that. I'll take off this 12 and this 12 right back here. So I went and got this 12 with the long extension, this guy and this guy. Okay, I dropped them when I had to get a magnet now. Okay, try not to drop it, so that's why I didn't loosen this all the way, so I could just turn it by hand after that. Once you do that, this plate should move unless there's any other bolts. So that's another thing right there. It's gonna be another bolt somewhere. Okay, yeah, see, there's another bolt. So don't even waste your time with this guy. I don't want to just take off crazy amount of things. Just remove this plate out of the way. Okay, unless I'm missing another bolt somewhere. Okay, I don't see any other bolts. Okay, all right, so there are bolts going across here, so I don't want to do that, because then we're gonna have to take off that little guy. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have to try to find another way. So I am gonna try to manage this guy in that angle, or I'll get me a swivel. Okay, so I yanked the damn thing off. There you go. All right, so look what it looked like. It's all damaged in there. So it's been broken for a long time. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get this guy in there, so you're gonna have to manage something. Best way would be easier, and the best way would be just take off this battery here, which I'm gonna do to tighten this up. But I will manage somehow, some way. I do have small tools, but remove this battery if you need to. So this tent sits here. Try not to drop anything in the engine right now. It's the critical part is these bolts. You do not want to drop these bolts. Okay, because if you drop these bolts, it's over. And don't forget to put the two 12s that we removed, because don't even take those out. Okay, that's a mistake I made already. So you guys learn from the mistake that I made. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this guy. But look at this guy. This guy's been gone, long gone for a long time. I just hope he bought the correct piece. So this does not look like a correct piece, okay? I'm gonna have to let the customer know, but now we got a broken piece. So what can we do when people buy used pieces? All right, so now we got another problem. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the customer know, but I will try to fit this guy on. Okay, make sure it's nice and clean. Definitely the piece is wrong. Definitely. Okay, definitely the piece is wrong. So we're gonna put this car to the side. So what you would do is take this little guy, make sure you get the correct piece of. I don't know these things till we take them apart, you know. These little things you would assume they would fit in there, but anyways, that's the problem with customer buying used pieces. Anyways, this piece is not gonna fit in there, and you can't leave it open. You cannot drive it like that. But it's just two bolts. They go back on. Get the correct piece. Bada bing, bada boom. Anyways, guys, that's what it is. This car's gonna have to sit to the side for a long time now until he gets the correct piece. Okay, so the customer and went got the correct piece this time. There you go. We got the new part, and there's the broken one right there. So I did put some glove and mechanism there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all that off. That would just hold the pressure so nothing comes out. And I'll take that off. So it's two 10 millimeters. and then we'll put this one in. It should be very simple to do. Okay, so I took off the 2 bolts and I'm gonna yank this guy off. There you go. All right, so I used the glove and this guy, it held in pretty good. So that's that. Very simple. You're gonna take this little guy, you're gonna stick it on. It does have its own seal, which doesn't look in good condition. Usually the seal, the O-ring, I'm gonna show you that on the old one I have here. So the O-ring on the old one, where did I throw it? It's right here. So this O-ring right here, over time it will get squeezed, and that'd be another issue, but that's fine. So what I'm gonna do here is very simple. I am gonna capture the 2 bolts and I'm gonna tighten the 2 bolts, just hand tight, bada bing, bada boom, and you're all set, good to go. All you need to do is get your wrench in there, and the back one's gonna be a little bit tough, but shouldn't be an issue. Take your time. If you need to remove the battery, remove the battery. If not, you can do it without it, but do make sure you put both bolts in. And the reason why this will break is if you put weight on it over time, that plastic does get deteriorated, so it's not no longer the same type of plastic anymore. But this is perfect, and I don't want to tighten it all the way, just a snug, so I can capture the other one. So this is a bada bing bada boom job, and make sure you put your cap on when you're done. And that's it, guys. That's all I need to do to get the back one and put this little guy in on the neck here, and that's it. And it's a matter of me finishing up the back bolt. Bada bing bada boom. Thank you for watching, guys. So all you're gonna do is from up here, and that's all you're gonna be doing right here. Okay, so the last bolt at this end, you guys are not gonna be able to get it with the swivel. That's what I use to tighten the front bolt here, and use the swivel and almost like a foot long extension. But the back one, as you can see, I have this gear wrench here, and the neck has a swivel to it, so that's what I use. So this bolt doesn't have to be crazy tight. As long as you can get it in there, you should be able to tighten this guy very easy within like 2 minutes, and that's it. That's how you're gonna tighten that bolt, and you're all done. After that, put oil in it, but don't overflow the engine, and make sure you check for leaks. Like this one was broken, so it's common for these pieces to break because the plastic will deteriorate from right from the edge, and if you put weight on it, even the new one's gonna crack. So be careful, don't put a weight on it.